Hey guys, welcome back to Aquamaniacs. Sorry for the delay on the videos. So this video is gonna be all about how long can a flowerhorn or any sort of fish, especially a flowerhorn, stay without oxygen or an air pump, and what precautions you should take, and how to save a fish dying from lack of oxygen levels in the water. So let's get started without any delay. The first thing you should keep in mind is that always have a battery pump in hand, because you should not take a risk if you're keeping housing such an expensive fish. So always keep a backup in mind. And uh, even if you're going for vacations, you don't know how long. Maybe you get electricity cut out for like 12 hours or 2 days. It happens, and I've heard many people losing the flower horns, the arowanas, to lack of oxygen levels, and they get hyper. They don't know. They get confused what to do and what not to do. So I will be giving you a very good solution which will save your fish even if it's lying flat on the bottom where there is no oxygen for 2 days or 12 hours. Now let's get to how long actually can a flower horn stay without an air pump or any sort of oxygen source, air circulation. So the answer is it totally depends on the fish and how big your fish is and how big is your tank. So if you have a 5 feet tank and it's like 2 feet broad and 3 feet height, then there's a lot of oxygen gonna be there. If you're housing just a flower horn and couple of arowanas with it. If you have a community tank and it's too opaque, it's not going to be living for long. All the fishes are going to be dying rapidly. And if you just have a 3 feet by 1 feet by 15 inches aquarium, your fish is going to be probably, and if it's an adult flower horn 1 year plus, it's going to do well for just 12 hours, and after that you're going to start seeing some sloppiness in movements, and after another 6 hours it's going to be probably flat. Now some people say that their flower horns go 3 days without oxygen, means, especially I've heard it in from many of my customers. They say I had an electricity cut out and it was like for 2 days and stuff, so and so, and my flower horn survived it and stuff. But in that is rare, that is really rare. I've had most of my customers telling me, after just some customers call me after just 6 hours of electricity loss, and they just tell me that my flower horn is going to die and this and that. So the solution is, for this thing, always take the precaution. Firstly, take always precautions of all these things. Now one thing you should always keep at home, if you don't have a battery pump, the solution for getting your fish, giving it a second chance of living, is H2O2. It's a liquid which people also know as hydrogen peroxide. I will definitely give the name in the description link below. It's available in all the medical stores. People use it to clean stuff and clean the ears and etc etc. There are many uses of hydrogen peroxide. I personally use this thing as a lifesaver for my fishes. Sometimes I get my parcel and some fishes are out of breath, and I just give it at least half a cap, and they just get back to life within at least half an hour or so. It takes at least half an hour to 1 hour to 2 hours, depending on the dose and how big your fish is and how many fishes are there. So keep that in hand. If your fish is lying flat on the aquarium, bottom of the aquarium, and is taking his last breath, don't worry. Use at least I can say 10 to 20 ml for of drops, or you can just separate it in a small aquarium or a small uh, bowl, glass bowl, and just add 3 to 4 caps of that hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, and within 1-2 hours you see that will really help your fish to get back to life. Now that is just a temporary method. So now what can you do to keep the oxygen circulation going even if you don't have an air circulation going because of the electricity cutout? So you got to take a 2-liter bottle, fill some water in it, make a hole in the cap, in the front of the cap, and just keep it above your aquarium, hanging with a string or something. Open half of your cover in this portion, let it hang, let the water fall drop by drop, drop by drop, drop by drop, and you have to keep filling that bottle like every 2 hours or every 1 hour, how fast it finishes. So the water will keep moving, water circulation will be there, air circulation will be there, and that's basically another tip you got to keep in mind. But the best thing to be, take precautions beforehand. The best thing is to get an air pump, a battery pump. That's what I usually use because it's not worth to take a risk. These methods are definitely helpful and very effective, but sometimes they do not work, and that's the sad part of it. I hope this video helped you in some way. You got some information. If you love the informative videos I give, and if you're new to my channel, definitely subscribe and watch all my other videos. You'll definitely find them informative, and don't forget to give a like, comment whatever problems you're facing with your fish, and subscribe to the channel definitely. That's all for now, guys. Peace until next time.